A few people on YouTube have been asking me about wood stoves again, because I did talk about it last time in my previous video, and I still like using my alcohol stove a lot. As you also saw, I use the Coleman Apex when we're doing group and when we have a car, because you can just carry a whole bunch of stuff. But for a wood stove, it does get dirtier, so I keep everything in a little ditty bag or a stuff bag, whatever you want, that has the Primus stove in it. You do have to make sure you prepare enough wood. The last video I showed you guys, that was a full, almost 1 full liter of cold river water to boil. And it is 3 Celsius right now, so you do need a fair bit of wood. So I've been gathering some dry leaves there. These are all really dry, and a bunch of twigs on the lower parts of the tree to use as wood. This is still the pitchwood that I have not finished processing, but I have a whole bag of it now. See that? A whole bag of it. Let me just pull one out so you guys can see. And this time it'll definitely burn a lot better. That's nice pitchwood. You can see the nice resin in there, the sap. That'll definitely burn a lot better. And we got some wood that I brought along and batoned it all so that they're in good usable pieces in size. So for the next time I need to use my wood stove, I will have enough wood to burn to boil the water. What I usually try to do is for 2 cups of water, so half a liter, make sure in your hand you have probably about 3 bundles of wood, and you can't really see that, so 3 bundles of wood, and then you're good to go there. So this is really nice quality wood here because we brought that along. So honestly, probably 2.5 of this bundle would be good enough to burn about a liter of water. But when you're out and about and using, stuff here, if it's not completely dry, it's pretty dry. My rule of thumb is use about 3 handfuls of wood, and you'll be good to boil your 2 cups of water. Because the worst thing to do is to have the water slightly ready to boil and you don't have enough wood. You're never going to reach that boil to have safe drinking water. So just make sure you always prepare enough wood. Make sure you try it a few times before you actually use it as your primary stove, because you want to know exactly how to use it. Because as you guys saw when I was doing the first bit today, it was really wet wood, and I didn't want to use the nice wood that I brought along for the camp, so I ended up resorting to using the cotton ball and cheating to get it going. But hey, if that's what you're going to bring, make sure you bring enough for 1 per meal, maybe. I mean, they're small enough to carry, but again, just make sure you try it out before you take it out and use it. Because I know a few of you guys ask me, how practical is it? Do you always find wood everywhere, good burning wood? And the truth is, well, yeah, but you need to look for it. And if you can't, you just got to make sure you have a fallback plan. And for me, that's the cotton ball, because it burns for a long time. Just remember that if you do also use that as your fire starter and something to really get the wood going, it's going to smell a bit because of the wax, the gel wax that you use, okay? And besides that, yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video to remind all the folks out there who's asking me about trying out the wood stove. You guys saw like the little $1, $2 tin bowl that you can use, a steel bowl I should say, and having the grill on top. And then for me, I'm using the hexagon stove, just because you can adjust it so that you can get just the coals, or a big flame, and open the door, close the door to adjust the airflow and things like that. And as Oaxaca has showed us, you can flip it around and use it as a grill. That's pretty cool. I never thought of doing that before. I only thought of putting something on top to use as a grill. So it's quite versatile. But if you find out you really like wood burning stove, I highly recommend you use that Bush Buddy, because the way that it burns and it's so efficient, you're just left with so little ash, which is proof of just how much more hotter it gets than just basically a over glorified titanium bowl that sits there to hold the wood to burn. You definitely want to try that out. And again, I hope to get hold of that from my friend and be able to do, an actual burn of it all and point out, the reasons why it's better and so on. And it's really small. The Primus Trek light that I have, it'll fit in there. So it's pretty small. All right. So have fun, guys.